Good morning. Today is July the 28th of 2020. So just over a year ago, over on the GBFans forums, a guy named Venom Symbiote created a thread asking the question, did Stranger Things goof? So talking about the episode where they all dressed up as Ghostbusters for Halloween of 1984. Before we get into this conversation, because I've already covered it in 3 previous videos, here's a fresh pet peeve for you. I have owned this box set since it went on clearance at GameStop. Just last night did I notice for the first time that these 2 figures share a mold from the neck down, and these 2 figures share a mold from the neck down. I mean, I get that toy companies want maximum mileage for their tooling dollar, but come on, at least put these 2 guys in there flip-flopped so it's not da-da-da-da, you know. Oh well. Anyway, so could the boys' classmate Max have known the term Proton packs in October of 1984, which is the setting of the episode? We've gone around this a couple of times. She does say, is that why you're wearing Proton packs? And the original post in the thread by Venom Symbiote was wondering, was that a goof? A lot of people think that Proton packs was not heard until the sequel, when they say it in the little scene with Bobby Brown and his cameo and everything. What we dug up in my previous videos, Matthew Swaim went through every episode of The Real Ghostbusters to find the first usage of Proton packs in an episode. I think it's the Boogeyman episode, but he found one where they said Proton beams, one where they said Proton streams, one where they said Proton guns, and then finally in like the 6th episode, so somewhere in 86, did they actually use the term Proton packs. Then it was brought to my attention that the term appears in a soundbite by Harold Ramis, or, you know, a quote by Harold Ramis, in the press kit for Ghostbusters, which was distributed everywhere in 1984. And as Red Special pointed out in the Did Stranger Things Goof thread, one day after Venom Symbiote created it, he said, you know, it's plausible that they could have heard this in TV spots or interviews or articles. I actually used the word articles. And then it was also pointed out to me that the term Proton packs appears in the Milne novelization from the UK, which came out in '84, a year before the Mueller novelization for the US came out in '85. So we established, yes, it could have trickled out. We're not sure, but it's plausible. Recently, I dug out my Ghostbusters scrapbook from college and was looking for something completely different to this topic. More on that in a future video. But I turned a page and found this. It's a photocopy from a People magazine, and I assumed it was '84 because it was a review of the movie. But I didn't write down or cite what issue of People that was from. We just knew that it was page 10. So I did a little Googling after I found that in there, because it did have the term Proton packs, and I was kind of hoping that we would find out that the year was '84. So this arrived yesterday, and lo and behold, here is People magazine with the lovely Jackie Onassis on the cover from June the 18th of 1984. I'm going to let that get in focus there for a second. So less than 2 weeks after the movie was in theaters. Let's go to that page 10 that we saw in the photocopy. Weird to see this little chicken ad in red after so many years of seeing it in black and white. But here's the actual review of Ghostbusters by Peter Travers. And let me see if I can locate it, because I'm looking at this backwards and upside down and trying to get it in focus all at the same time. So I know that they have the term Neutrona Wand misspelled in there, and you guys might have found it before me by now. There it is. Proton packs. Hopefully that's in focus. All right. Proton packs, nationally published magazine, newsstands, coast to coast. If they were like my mom, then she put it in the, guest reading bucket little brass bucket, decorative bucket, in the guest bathroom of her house. The Sane People magazines would be in there for years, and you would reread these articles. But came out in a fortnight, within a fortnight of the movie opening, and used the term proton packs. This is, I'm gonna call, the smoking gun. Anyone could have known the term proton packs in the year that Ghostbusters came out, within 2 weeks of the movie coming out. There you go. Thank you for watching.